It's your boy TMR. Welcome back to TMR Reacts. Man, today, I am bringing y'all some juicy stuff. You know, yo, boy, gotta bring y'all some good stuff, man. Some real good stuff, man. You know, Brooklyn Frost, ex-boyfriend or boyfriend, whoever you want to call him, Jay Cinco. Yeah, he put out a video on live talking about that he had to pay her mom $2,000 to $5,000 a week or a month. She ended up finally dropping a video revealing everything. Comment down below what y'all think about how she moved. I think she took advantage of this young man at that young age. I don't think that she should have charged him 20%. You know, it's like she was trying to have a upcome on him. She was not trying to have her own little upcome on him. Like, that's crazy. 20% of what he make. Yeah, I think she tried to use him. She took advantage of him at a young age. She said that he was 19 years old in the video. But before we get into this video, I'd like y'all to like, comment, sub, and share. Run these likes up. Run the comments up. Run these subs up. Do it all. You feel me? So we about to get right into it. I'm going to play the video for y'all. And then we're going to talk about the video in the comments. All right, y'all. Stay tuned.
Jay Cinco really had to pay to date your daughter? No. First and foremost, I own a management company. We've been working on our brand for like years. Me, Brooklyn, Deshay. More so Deshay. Deshay's been working on the whole brand for years as far as like doing his videos and stuff like that. From that, I've always managed my kids. I've started a management company when Deshay was just getting into the industry. So I feel like, okay, I have your best interest. I'm gonna like lead you in the right direction. So Cinco comes around, you know, him and Brooklyn like start dating. And there was discussions about like him getting into YouTube, you know, because I guess she didn't like, or she wanted him to make his money a different type of way. So she's like, my mom owns a management company. Mom, you want to manage Cinco? So I was like, yeah, I will. And I said, you know, we can show you how to do it. Because I don't even know he was doing music, but he did a few YouTube videos a long time ago, but I don't even know if he was monetized, to be honest. Maybe, I don't know. But we ended up, I put together a contract because first of all, it's like, just like anything, just any client that anyone ever goes to for a management company, they're going to sign a contract with a certain percentage, whether it's like 5%, 10%, 15%, 20%. Regardless of what it is, they're going to have to sign something saying, hey, I'm going to do these things for you. And in return, this is what you do for me. So at that time, he wasn't making any money on YouTube. We ended up signing a contract, 20%. As far as the $5,000, he was fine with that. He's 19 years old at this time. So he looks over the contract. I gave it to him like ahead of time. He signs it, gives it back to me. I think personally what happened was he pretty much carried the contract out for about maybe 10 months. I think the last 2 months he was just like, hey, I really can't, you know, pay anything and stuff like that. But I knew that he was bringing money in still, but it was just like, okay, I didn't like to keep bothering him, you know, like we did go back and forth a little bit. He's like, well, I can't pay this month and stuff like that. So it was just like, okay. And mind you, $5,000 is a lot. I don't even think he's ever paid me $5,000. Maybe one time, but if he did, he made $25,000 that month. I think you know, so if he made $9,000, he paid me $1,000, you know, or something like that. Whatever 20% of that is, that's what he paid me. So it was like $5,000 a month. You know, people are thinking, oh, he's paying $5,000 a month and he has to take care of his family. if he's paying $5,000, he's making $25,000. So yeah, that doesn't make any sense. But anyway, the last part of the contract, $6,000 he owed me. I just said, don't worry about it, you know, because I didn't want to go back and forth about money. So I was just like, all right, just don't worry about the $6,000. And I think what happened was him and Brooklyn broke up, and he didn't want to pay. I think he didn't want to pay because they broke up. So I don't know. I don't care, you know. As far as if I got him deals, absolutely. I know that was a question somebody asked me if I got any opportunities for him. I got him one deal through Fashion Nova. I don't know what happened with that deal, but it was a substantial amount of money. I pitched Deshae, and I pitched Cinco. Deshae didn't get it. They wanted to work with Cinco. Pitched it to Cinco, sent him.
So you telling me out of 6 whole months, you only got one deal for Jay Cinco? You only got one deal.
Sent him the contract, and he had to go online and sign it through Fashion Nova. I don't know. I don't ever know what happened. He was supposed to sign up through the portal and start like picking clothes and stuff, but he never. I don't know if he never did. I asked him. I said, "How did that go?" He just said they never. I don't know what happened. I think maybe I'm thinking because like right after that, he cut his hair. So I don't know if that was why that deal didn't completely go through, but it was literally on the table. We had the contract and everything. I actually have the contract right here. This was like, I made this like, I do this for all my clients. So I make this like one sheet so it's easy to pitch them for stuff. It says, "Hi Monique, thank you for getting Jay to confirm his account for us. At this time, we can offer the following." And it says the amount dedicated for YouTube and 3 TikToks and the total payout. But it's just stuff like that. I don't know. Like usually I would ignore stuff like that. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's just like, you know, I still have, everyone has their name to protect to a certain degree. But it's just like, it's a business. Everyone has their name to protect. But it's just like, okay, I'm not, based on your guys' like this whole argument, it's like, don't throw me in there in terms of like doing bad business, you know, because at the end of the day, like whatever we did was like beneficial to one another. No one was taking advantage of anyone. No one was using anyone. Like I made sure I had paperwork in place. It's like, here, if you want to do this, you can do this for this amount. This is what I can do for you. You're not making any money from YouTube right now, but if I want to bring you into our circle of contacts, our circle of like people that we've met, filmed with, vlogged with, all of that, you know, it's just like kind of like, it's like if you go into like a record label or go into like Sony or go into like, if you get signed, you think you get signed, so you think, okay, I just want to walk in there and use you guys as contacts and you guys give me like music videos and I forgot what you call that, like when they give you like a advance, like all that. You think all that stuff happens without something being like paperwork being in place? Like you don't have access to like all of that. Like people push your YouTube videos, people push you on streams and Spotify and Instagram and Apple Music and all that stuff. You think that happens for free? No.
Yes, you're right about that. They push you, but you really wasn't getting him no brand deals. You only got him one brand deal. It sounded like you only tried to get him one brand deal out of the whole thing. And then also on top of that, you even pitched the dang on brand deal to your son, Deshae Frost. Why would you do that if you're trying to help Jay Cinco? Come on, y'all. Put 2 and 2 together, man.